guy? These two situations are not the same, bro. You realize, like, they're human beings. Like, what, when the sun goes down, they have to stay at home? Like, what? The dark side of female streamers. Let's go.
What is going on in the female streaming community? From a guy finding you, changing his clothes, and then threatening to kill you for not giving him your number, to an actual streamer in Japan losing their life on a live stream.
That's insane.
This is insane, and there's honestly a dark side to the female streaming community that a lot of people need to talk about.
I'm gonna keep following her.
Yo, what's going on, guys? PieMatt7.
That's good edits.
We're back at it, talking about female streamers being sniped like we're in Black Ops 2 slums.
Bro, this is getting ridiculous, bro. Like, somebody has to do something about this.
There's been a lot of things going on with female streamers this month, and one of the first incidents I want to talk about is the incident with Valkyrie, Senna, and Emeru. So if you guys don't know, all three of those girls are female streamers, and they started to do a subathon amongst themselves. So they're having a subathon, they're meeting fans, they're riding on roller coasters and shit. They're having a good time until this guy comes up. This individual comes up and introduces himself as
with the pace of this video.
Russell, all right? Russell says, hey, how you guys doing? I'm a big fan of you. And he wants to take a picture with them while also asking them, do you want to hang out?
No!
Do you want to hang out? What would make you think that that was appropriate, bro? Like, they're obviously out here. Obviously, like, streaming is a dream job, but that's exactly what it is, a job. They're working. Why the f would they just go kick it with you, bro?
Weird that you're asking to hang out with these three chicks, but nothing too out of the ordinary, all right? They take a picture with Russell, they say he's a nice guy, and they keep on going with their IRL live stream. Hour goes by, and come to find out, my man's Russell has found them once again. Except this time, he's in a completely different outfit. My man's thinking in Hitman 3. Out of here. So they find Russell again, and he says that he wants to sing to Emeru and get her number. So Emeru,
like, what the fuck? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. There needs to be a new meta, bro. I feel like y'all are gonna hate me when I say this, but first and foremost, guys should not be doing this in the first place. You should not be creepy at all. But I feel like a lot of female streamers, they farm the like single method, like them being single, available. They don't like to show that they have a boyfriend, obviously, because people are parasocial and stuff. A lot of these dudes really think that they have a shot, like, oh, what if I walk up and give her my number? Maybe she'll f with me. No, idiot. You're just a number on a screen. Like, I'm sorry to break it to you. They can recognize your name, but they're not gonna know who you are. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like, what would make you even feel comfortable to do this?
Emeru denies him and says that she doesn't know how to work a phone, and she basically don't want to give out her number to this random stranger. Now, guys, you would think that being rejected by a girl, you would go separate ways, right? No, this Russell guy, after being curved by these chicks, goes on to say that, yo, I'ma follow you.
I'm gonna keep following her.
The girls are still chilling, they're walking around, and eventually, my man start to get physical.
Is he putting the bleach music?
Kill you right now. Kill you right now.
Lock his ass up.
So while this is all happening,
I'ma kill you right now because you got denied. You a fucking loser, bro.
the chicks start running away, they call in security, and they go into a building on the side of the pier and saying, yo, there's this guy chasing us. The owner of the store brought the chicks back to the back of the store and was like, yo, y'all can sit here for the moment. But eventually the girls get home safe and they talk about their experience online of how this guy is insane. But the crazy thing about this is that
So once they catch his name, he might get a charge, or he might have to, what's that thing that you restraining order? He might have to catch a restraining order, bro. Like, now everybody, like, if they ever see this guy in person and they watch that live stream, they're gonna be like, yo, you're like the weird guy, you're the stalker. It's over with.
People started to blame the girls for this entire incident happening. There's a ton of comments all on Twitter saying, yo, what did the girls do to make him that mad? Why don't they have security? This is why you need a man.
Don't roam at night. Nah, some people need to get a grip. I'm not gonna lie. Don't roam at night. What do you mean by that? You realize, like, they're human beings. Like, what, when the sun goes down, they have to stay at home? Like, what? We shouldn't live in a world where you have to... This is not Minecraft where the mobs start spawning in at night, and it's zombies and creepers and spiders and shit everywhere, bro.
Yo, what did the girls do to make him that mad? Why don't they have security? This is why you need a man. And I'm just like, yo,
I'm not gonna lie, though, they did need security. When you're at that level, they downplayed how big of a streamer that they really are. They needed security. And if you go out and about as a bigger streamer, you need to move tack, bro.
Oh, what the fuck? So let me get this shit straight. A man goes out and stream snipes these three girls. He goes home, changes his outfit, comes back, tries to get with one of the girls. When the girl denies him, he goes on to threaten to fight them and kill them, but that's somehow their fault?
In a cosmic sort of way, yes.
Like, bro, that's some insane that female streamers have to deal with these parasocial relationships that their viewers have with them.
Like, bro, my man's is literally the textbook definition of scaring the hoes.
Because I can tell what happened with this guy, Russell, right? Russell had a parasocial relationship with these 3 chicks, right? He goes up to meet them in real life. He has a good interaction with them. And then he actually starts to believe in his mind that he can have a real relationship with them in the real world.
Exactly.
So once Emeru denied him her number, that entire parasocial relationship that he had in his mind completely fell apart to the point where he was going to throw his life away and threaten their lives because everything.
Imagine if he would have actually physically, if he would have actually connected with a punch. That's scary as fuck. That's like something I don't even want to think about, bro.
Just fell apart. This is weird, and I think it's just insane that we're blaming the girls in this situation for somebody in their community threatening to kill them and stalk them in person. It's crazy. Now, there's another female streamer incident that I want to talk about that also has a dark side. Recently, a Japanese streamer named AI Mogami was stabbed to death while doing an IRL live stream in Japan. This information went wild all over Twitter.
We live in an age, hold on, whoa.
We live in an age of parasocialism where streamers get killed randomly for just existing. Nobody owes you anything no matter how much money you give them, especially if it's just donations. A girl streamer in Japan was stabbed to death by a viewer while she was doing an IRL stream out in the streets. Seeing this news after Valkyrie and her friend's incident really makes me want to reconsider doing IRL streams. You can be in one of the safest countries and still have things happen to you.
We had a lot of people comparing this situation to Valkyrie, Senna, and Emeru's incident in which they had a stalker as well. But the thing about this incident is that it goes deeper than just having a wild fan and a stream sniper. Somebody on Reddit actually gave context to the relationship that this streamer Mogami had with this other person. Come to find out, Mogami was in
That's the guy? Yeah, it looks like it clears. He looked creepy as shit.
with this person that killed her. There's screenshots of them talking on a Japanese chat app called Line, in which she is asking him for money. She goes on to text him tons of lies on why she needs money, saying that she lost her wallet at her job while also only having the card that he can send money to. She also lied about her sister having debt, saying that her sister was going to be sex trafficked in Japan if he didn't send her money to help her. A complete lie. Mind you, the person she's asking money from has schizophrenia, in which over the span of all these lies, she got $25,000 out of him.
Damn. She was finessing him?
Over the span of 3 years, my man's is trying to get this money back from this chick to the point where he goes down to the local police department. He asks them, hey, can you locate this person? She stole this amount of money from me. She lied about this, in which the police said that they couldn't even find her because she went off the grid, in which she didn't want to pay back all this money.
Damn.
Money she lied about to get out of it.
Nah, bro, killing somebody because of that is not right. I'm not gonna lie.
He eventually lawyered up, and the lawyers found out where she was living and sent her the papers to send this man all his money back. She misses the due date, and my man's calls her up on her personal phone. Yo, are you ever gonna send me this money back that you lied to get out of me? And she tells this man straight on the phone, no. She has no intentions of paying him back, and she denies all the money she took from him. I want y'all to remember this again. This guy's going through a lot of financial crisis right here. He's 42 years old. He's schizophrenic, and this very famous live streamer has lied to him over the span of 3 years to get
This is a crazy story, bro.
$5,000 out of him. And unfortunately, my man's find out where she's streaming in the city and goes on to her and stab her to the point where she eventually lost her life due to the critical condition she was in. Now, at the end of the day, I'm not here to say that what he did is justified. It's absolutely not justified to murder somebody in cold blood, but there's always context to a story like this, all right? Because a lot of people on the internet are comparing these two situations that Senna and this streamer Mogami had.
Nah, these two situations are not the same, bro. Lying to take somebody's money versus just like going about through your day and having somebody pull up on you is two different things. He pulled up because he had a vendetta. He was like actually trying to get his money back. Like if she would have gave him the money back, it'd have been different. But and she was also outright asking him for money. Those three girls, Emeru, Senna, and Valkyrie, were just minding their business.
They're similar in ways, but not really. The Valkyrie Senna Emeru situation is where a fan had a parasocial relationship with them, and once he met up with them and his entire world crumbled before his eyes, he lost his complete mind and wanted to cause bodily harm to to the point of threatening to murder them. Now, in the situation of Mogami, Mogami knew who this person was. She knew who this person was over the span of 3 years. Made up all kinds of lies saying that her sister was being sex trafficked, saying that she lost her job, saying that she needs rent, to the point where she got $25,000 out of this person she knew, and then it turned into a situation in which my man saw that she was making big money live streaming, saw that she lived in the same town as him, and unfortunately took it upon himself to take her life due to all these circumstances of him not having his money back, stacking up, while also having schizophrenia. Valkyrie's incident was parasocial, while Mogami's incident was very personal. But at the end of the day, they're both female streamers that have had terrible things happen to them while being on a live stream. It's honestly scary out here in the midst of making content online. One day you're streaming having a good time, the next day somebody stalks you down and murders you. It's a horrible reality that streamers and female streamers have to abide by, in which every single day in the midst of making content, they could honestly lose their lives.
Kill you right now.
Facts.
But yeah, lads, that's all I really want to talk about, man. I saw these two incidents and I felt like a lot of—
Damn, that was a good ass video, bro. Shout out Pie Matt. Boom. Boom. Alright, y'all. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just end the stream off here. I appreciate everybody.